morning. You're listening to Trusting God at All Times, a daily devotion from Peakland United Methodist Church in Lynchburg, Virginia. I'm Andrew, the deacon here at Peakland. As we are coming up on Ash Wednesday, I find myself reflecting on a lot. Ash Wednesday is a day that I've had a lot of experience with in my life. When I was in college, I was part of a worship team that led an evening Wednesday service every week. And so Ash Wednesday was a really big deal for us because it coincided with our regular worship service. Similarly, Ash Wednesday was the first service that I was a part of at my last church. You see, I had been interviewing at this church for about a month, and they asked me to come on, and right after I found out I had the job, my aunt passed away. The funeral was supposed to be that coming Sunday, which was supposed to be my first Sunday. Fortunately, they were very understanding and let me take that time to go down and be at the funeral. And that made my first service as the musician for this church Ash Wednesday. It wasn't even a regular service. It was a combined service between two churches, and I was the only musician. I was way out of my depth. I didn't know what to expect, and I was still grieving. And that was the same day as the Parkland shooting, 2018. I didn't know the shooting had happened until I got to the service, and my senior pastor started weaving it into his sermon. Every year as Ash Wednesday comes back around, the Parkland shooting comes back to my mind. My grief for my aunt comes back. And I really reflect on what Ash Wednesday is about. It's the beginning of the season of Lent, the day that we are supposed to begin our penitent preparation for Lent, for Easter. It's a time where we are supposed to be acknowledging the ways we have failed as Christians, the ways we have fallen short. And this year, as I reflect on the Parkland shooting, I reflect on the fact that nothing has changed in the last 4 years in that regard. I reflect on the politics surrounding COVID. I reflect on the crisis in Ukraine. I reflect on the drama that I have found in churches, in Christians. I reflect on my own failings as a friend, husband, clergy person. We all fall short regularly. And Lent is the time that we are supposed to be acknowledging that, admitting to our failures and trying to be better, trying to work to make this world more like heaven, allowing the kingdom to shine through here on earth, making this place a place where everyone is safe, everyone is cherished, everyone is supported and cared for. So today, as we move towards Ash Wednesday, as we move towards the season of Lent, I invite you to reflect on the things in the areas where you have fallen short. That together we may journey towards a better tomorrow. Amen.